Okay, I just started the recording. The stories is at the top of your messenger on your phone. And you can't really do, unless you're just going to do a post to it on your computer. You can do a post up there. So like if I go to my stories, so there, whoops, this is what I had in yesterday. And then I had a story about who I am, and then you can do a cleanse and follow it up with a strip and a shake, and
the one in the middle that says,
and then this one comes
I'm
up.
taking a live video right now.
So
I'm very excited about the group of people that I'm working with.
if I go back to my other stories, I have had 75 people that see it. You don't know with your regular page how many people see it. Okay? So, but what I want to do today is I want people to know how to make posts. Okay? That's why I said in the thing last week, has everybody done PizApp? Have they all gotten an online account? Okay.
Oh, man, I'm sorry.
What's that? P-I-Z.
Sorry, I don't think I did mine. Sorry.
Okay.
I've got it.
Okay. So if you want to do it right now, because I want everybody to be caught up at the same pace here, go and make pizapp.com and you can open an account. It's super simple. You can start out with it for free. And I'm going to do a screen share. I wanted everybody to be able to do this at the same time. Because I can teach, but unless you do, you don't learn, right?
Correct.
That's why, okay. So anybody that has the account, switch over to that account on your computer. You can, and then you can change tabs back and forth. Does that make sense? So here, these are the things that I've done on there. And it's important to be able to post. Now, there's nobody on here that's brand new in Shaklee. You've heard, you listen to podcasts, you read books, whatever. You go and you get your notes out, and from here on, what you do is, whenever you come up with something that sounds, oh, that's a cool thing, if it resonates with you, it's going to resonate with other people. Those are the notes that you usually take. Not about Shaklee, unless you can make a statement that you've learned. If there's a statement that you've learned that you can make a statement with, or a question out of it, something that you've learned corporate-wise that you can make a question out of, like how many fruits and vegetables, or like the cleanse is something that I think is a phenomenal door opener for this, for doing online. You need to have a focus. You can't talk about, you know, today about protein and tomorrow about skincare and the next day about the cleaning products, and you cannot do that on your personal page. You have to figure out where your focus is. So that being said, how many of you, what is your main heart with Shaklee? Which product line?
Mine's skincare.
Michelle, yours, who said skincare? Oh, Sharon, okay. Okay, so that's what you're going to focus on. That's what you're going to make your post with, okay? Sandy, what's yours?
Nutrition.
Nutrition, okay. Linda?
I'm torn because my heart is with cleaning products, but I really like the skincare too.
If your heart is with the cleaning products, that's what you open the door with.
Okay.
Okay. And the reason that I say you have to talk with where your heart is. Cleaning products are the least threatening. Okay. But you're very much into the environment, and I know you're very much into health, but it's very easy. I mean, I did a presentation at an insurance company on the cleaning products a couple weeks ago, and it's blown my mind, the response I've gotten from it. And now I've been asked to speak at a church women's club because of what somebody that was there, and they were just blown away by cleaning products. Okay. Lynn, where's your heart? Whoops, I muted you. What?
Weight loss.
Weight loss. Okay. So the cleanse is a phenomenal place to start. Okay. And then going from the cleanse into the 180. So for you, it would be before and after pictures, right?
Yep.
Okay. Michelle, what about you? You're muted.
Oh,
If we don't remute after we talk, then it's, I unmuted you and now you muted yourself again. Sorry.
Okay. I like nutrition.
Okay. Okay. So again, the cleanse and the box in a can is a great way to go.
Okay.
Or a cleanse, and then if you want to do like protein vitally, and I don't know if that's where you go with yours.
Yes, just a simple start.
Okay. And the cleanse is it's a huge door opener. And something that my mentor said to me is, are you really about weight loss? Is that what really brings people in, or is it the overall health?
Overall health.
Yes. So you might think about that too, Lynn, because I look at myself, and if my passion was weight loss, people would say, well, why is she talking about weight loss when she can't lose her weight? But I look at overall health, and I look at my age, and I look at my energy level, and I look at no medications and all that kind of stuff. I'm very grateful for that. And do I continually work to see if I can lose weight? Of course I do. But is it going away? No. So weight loss is not it's about health. And hopefully someday it'll be gone. We'll see. Okay, Ellen, what about you?
Well, now I'm focusing on business. I've been in the business 25 years, and I've always focused on nutrition. And so for that reason, I'm really sad that I didn't focus on business more. Because of the residual income. So at my age now, it's really on the business.
Okay.
But, nutrition always comes out first with me.
Yes.
But yeah, I'm really focusing on business now. Okay.
So then those are the kinds of posts that you have to make about, and I business is my passion. I love the business part, but you can talk to anybody you have to tell the whole story. Anybody who is super successful with online marketing, they say you start with a product. They do not start with a business.
Oh, I will never start with a business, but I'm just saying that I really need to because of the residual income.
Yes. And that's why I think that if we start with a cleanse, and there's some exciting stuff coming down the leg. I'm going to say that right now. Roger alluded to it just a little bit in his talk. I don't know how many of you heard that. There's some exciting stuff coming. Okay, we'll stop there. Won't say anything else. Yes.
Is your cleanse in a box?
Yeah. Is yours not?
No. Come on. No. Ours are individual. So when we do the cleanse, they have to buy the full individual kit. I like yours where it's all together.
Oh yeah. I got to show you. Because when you
yeah.
So if you're going to use the cleanse, now remember that it's no more than 1 out of 5 posts that can be on the product, right? but don't show Shaklee. You don't ever want Shaklee to be in your posts. Okay? And does anybody have a question about that? If you do, ask me now.
Well, for me, that has been probably one of the hardest things.
I'm sure it has.
And so I've got to understand better, especially like you have been sharing. So I still don't quite understand how to get rid of, like on the images that Shaklee's given us. I need
You
another
don't use
little-
them. You got to
No,
make a
I
bunch of
know.
your own. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to, but you showed us last week where we could get rid of Shaklee, and I didn't quite get that. So I need more.
Okay.
later.
Well, here's what Dick did. He just took the cleanse and he put it there, and
Yeah,
I thought it was very clever how he did this to cover up Shaklee.
very
Because
clever.
the first time when he did his video, he's got a hold of them and he's kind of trying to cover up which he did. He covered it up. But, you know, there's different ways. The other thing that they say is, like here. So this is our cream. It doesn't say Shaklee, but it says Emphicell, so anybody can look up Emphicell. So you turn it like this, and nobody can read it. Say, we've got this amazing cream, if you're going to do it as a live. So if you had a box of the things, say, we've got this awesome cleanse, and what's so cool, so now can you read what's on my cup? No. So now can you read what's on my cup? So most people would take that and they would put it straight up so you could see exactly what the label was. Like I just did here. Oh, you know exactly what that's what most people, that because we're so proud of what we've got, we want everybody to know about it. But Facebook is building relationships and creating curiosity. Okay? So does everybody have their account now? Yeah? Okay. So I am going to show you, it's so easy to make a post. So you hit the design thing and go to the beta. Okay? So hit the design. You don't want to go to edit your photo because your photos will come out long then. And they don't look good on Facebook. They're more for Instagram if you do it that way. So you go to design and then you go to the beta one and you click on that. And you see there's tons of different choices you have here. If you want to make a new cover for your profile, you can use this. And I don't know what you all have. We can look at profiles another time because it's important to have that, what's on your profile. Another thing is in your Facebook, everybody make sure you don't say you're a Shaklee distributor in your profile. Okay, so go in and edit your profiles. I made this in PizApp. You must believe if you want to change. That can apply to so many different areas of your life. This here is very important what you have in your intro. You can't see any place on me. If I go to my About section, I'm self-employed. I went to Shoto High School. Nobody knows that I'm in Shaklee. Okay? That's important. So that's an important change, but you can make your profile up here. Okay? So let's go back to the PizApp. So if you want to make a new header, you can do it here because it's laid out. You take your picture and you put it in there and then you can put words in it. Now let's make a post for Shaklee. You grab one of my books here. My notes, okay? Again, your notes are the most valuable thing that you've got from the past. So I'm just going to go in here, and it is not who you are now, it is who you choose to be that is important. Okay? That's the post that I'm going to make for today. So you can start out, if you've got a photo that you want to use, I encourage you in your photos to go and put them in categories, right? The photo that I want to use is on my phone. It's not on here. So if you've got photos on your phone that you want that are not on your computer, because this program is a lot easier, in my opinion. If you're really good, younger people, it would probably be their phone. But if you've got a photo on your phone that you want to use, go and find that photo. Why doesn't everybody do this right now? Grab your phones and find a photo that you would like to use on a caption and share it to your Facebook Messenger, to you. Does that make sense, what I just asked you to do? So find Messenger. And then start typing in your name. And your name will pop up just like everybody else's name, and hit the send button. And that will be sent to you. Okay?
Nina,
Yes.
when I hit share,
Yeah?
and then you said to hit messenger,
Yep.
and then it says send to, but when put it in the search, correct?
So yes, in the search, start typing your name. When it says send to, you start typing your
There you
name
go.
in there.
Okay, thank you.
Okay? And then it will be on your computer. You go back on your computer to Facebook. And then you go to your messenger thing right here. And yep, there's me. That's not what I wanted. I must have hit something wrong. Oh, there it is right there. So there's the photo that I want. So then you right click on it. You save the image as. Go to your pictures file. And I have one that says personal. Okay. Any questions on how to do that? Is that clear to everybody?
Did you do this photo with PZAP?
Yes.
That was great.
Or no, I think I did that on my phone with Photo Editor before they took something away.
Oh, okay.
But you can do it on PizApp. And on your phone, on my Samsung, when you go to edit, any picture of yourself that you want to put into another picture, is there an interest in that from you guys? Okay. Because this was huge for me to learn, because they tell us, the people that are doing this, that you have to have your picture out there because people look at your pictures more than they will look at anything else. Okay? So go to your photo that you've got. So pull up your phones and find a photo. Okay. And then hit the little pencil on the bottom. The little pencil. And that will open an edit screen. You see the pencil on the bottom? Does everybody see that? Okay. And then on Android, this very first thing where you can cut, you know how you normally shrink a picture? But that very first one that looks like that, do you see that by your pictures under the edit? The one that's orange? Yeah? Linda? Yeah? You have an iPhone, but when you hit on the picture, do you have a pencil on the bottom of yours? Linda? So you make the picture big. So you click on the picture first. Let me see your phone. Put it up to the screen. Okay, I want to see the bottom of it. Put it right up to the camera. Okay, tilt it a little bit so I can see it. I can't hear you. I can't see you. You got such a glare. You don't have a pencil. You don't have an edit. Do you, Lynn? Say it again, what?
You might have a wand.
Oh, you might have a wand instead? Nobody else on here has an iPhone? You do? So Lynn, how do you edit a picture?
With a wand.
It's a wand. Did you find that, Linda? Okay. You're muted, so I can't hear a thing you're saying. Okay, so once you've got that, then go to your edit. So on my phone, when I go to that, so you get the little squares around it. Do you all have something that looks like this?
Yes.
Okay. So what you do is you hit that button, and then it says draw around. So you draw around the picture that you want to lasso. And it will take a portion of and you have to make all your ends connect. And then if you save it, what happens is you end up with that picture. I didn't draw around it very good. And then you can send that picture and you can save it. You can put that picture on another one. I can do it right in my phone, but I think I have to go to using PizApp now because of how they've changed things. So that's another, I think, lesson all on its own. Let's just stick with a little bit more simple to start out, okay? So here's the picture. I saved it already, so I don't need that anymore. So now we're going to go to PizApp. We're going to go to computer, which means that you can pull any picture, or if you want to go into Google and get a background, you can do that. Or they've got a lot of free stock on here. So to start out, sometimes it's easier to grab one of these just free stock ones, okay? And then if you want to make it a little different, this is something that you can play with, but don't spend too much time playing. If you don't have light in the background, so let me go backwards further. Oops, I took it from the computer instead of free stock. Free Stalker from your computer. So we'll do a green one today. And then I love these filters that you can add on top. So until you figure out how to get your pictures to your computer, you can still make posts here. So I'm going to go to something like this. Something like this. Just find what you like. There, that lightens it up a lot. Okay? And then we can go to text. And then you just type in here what you want it to say. So you type over here on the side, you can see that, right? But you can't see what I typed. So you need to change the color, or you need to put an outline on the words, or you need to put, you can also put, if you want, a little glow in the background. And I've learned to keep your glow the same color somewhat as your background. You make this bigger now. You can put other little pictures in there if you want. You can, but that's your, I mean, it's that fast to make a post. Okay? And that way they become yours. Now you can change the font. The other thing that is very important, let me cancel this. So this one is done, so I'm just going to click on it. But the other thing that is very important is to put your signature on stuff. That way these posts are yours. So how do you do that? You go back to your text, create a new one. You can use those call out things. And whoops. And you move your name down to the bottom, of course. And you make it smaller. And my signature is always in the Sweetheart font. Sorry. This is what I always use for my signature, and you have to make it stand out. And you have to make it smaller. And then you pull this down, and you're done. And then what you do is you download it here to save it to your computer. Go back up to your pictures. I'm going to put it in IG. And I'm going to use today's date of 2-26. And that shows me there's another one there ready. So I can always come back
It's
here.
426, my dear.
Thank you.
That's the reason.
Let me see if there's another one on there ready. No. Okay. Save it. So now I'm going to go and post that. I want to use the one with my, I'm going to make one exactly like that, but with my picture of me in it, and that's what I'll post in my main Facebook. So I'm going to move that to my stories. Where's my stories? On the computer, sometimes it's like, okay, how do I get there again? Because that's all phone stuff.
You go to the messenger symbol like you did on the phone?
No, it doesn't show up there then. It's different.
Hmm.
And I've done it. Oh, I know how I can do it. If you wanted just to go to your stories, you go and do like a normal post. But I gotta go to pictures, to right, G, to 426, and down here, on there. It's like you're doing a normal post, except you do it here. Okay, so now that'll go up to stories. And it won't show on here.
Nina,
Yes.
Sharon asked about always using the same font. Do you want to explain why?
It's just part of marketing.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's kind of how we put our same picture on all the different things. So
Yeah.
the signature is the same on everything.
My signature is always the same. And I've started using pretty much the same font. I don't use the same colors all the time yet, and because I'm a person that loves color. I love all different color. And I don't know in the marketing world, and I will be learning that. Like right now, I'm going through a challenge that we have to be posting 3 times a day, but different kinds of posts. Some of them are on Instagram, some of them are on our stories, and some of them are on our Facebook page. So, and then we have to find out what gets the best attention. Because when you figure that out, that's what you post the most of after that. Okay? So when you've got, go ahead.
Can you show us when you use this Pizzap to do Instagram, you use the same thing, right?
You can post it the same thing. The challenge, when you use Pizzap, like what I did here, I will use the same thing, but when you're going to when I go to post it on Instagram, you have to do it on your phone. So the post that I made here is a square. Instagram is not a square, right?
Right.
So let me go back and we'll start a different one and I'll show you. I mean, on my phone, when you're doing Instagram, it's easy to scrunch it down, make it smaller before you post it. But otherwise, if you're on here, Instagram likes this the best.
Yeah.
It's an up one. It's an upright one. Or even the portrait of 5x7. Even though it's bigger than the 6x6, Instagram likes it. I make everything in the same size so I can use it on both. But when I'm on Instagram, I just squeeze it down.
I got you.
Because you can't post on, I used to have something I could post on Instagram with. Now Instagram doesn't allow that anymore. Or they dock you for it. So I have to do it through my phone. Because I used to set up all my posts for Instagram a week in advance. So I'm going to go and do this other one here. I'm going to do it again. Are you guys getting a feel? Have you been playing in PizApp as we're talking here? Okay. Has everybody created a post? Lynn, you're sitting there like, no, I haven't.
I can't because my photos will not download right now.
Okay,
So
so
nothing, from my phone, I got low battery on my phone too, so that's not helping.
oh, okay.
I've been taking notes though. I got many notes on how you were doing each step, so.
So I'm going to go and do another one here. Background, computer, pictures, personal. Why is that blue? Did I save that other one under here? Okay. So now I want to do on here the same thing. So I'm going to do something a little different here. You know what? I don't like that. Let me try this. So I can make this saying as big as I want it to be. Let me think here. How did I flip this over? Okay. So I flipped it back that way. I don't like the square one. That's the beauty here. Ah, I didn't want to do that. Here. Nobody's going to question that it's me saying this, correct? So I don't have to put my name on here, but I have to change my font back to me. And I can increase my... Okay. So doing different things like that will create different attention. Questions?
I love it. Thank you so much for introducing us to this. This is something I've needed for a while.
And again, I want to say, so before I'm going to make this post, okay, where am I putting this one? What am I doing here? Facebook. Or Okay. So before I'm going to make that post though, again, it's very important to go to your feed, to your home on your Facebook. This is so important, okay? So, I like that. Look at me when I'm talking to you. She's my mentor. If you guys want to follow somebody that's amazing, go to Danelle Delgado and go to her. Every Friday night, she has a public page that she does do a talk on, and she's an amazing, amazing gal. So these are the people that are my mentors here on the top. So I got to get past them. So go in here and love on people for about 10 minutes before you make a comment.
So I'm assuming that kind of wakes people up to see you. Is that kind of what you're doing?
Yes, it's the Facebook algorithm.
Okay.
So the other thing is don't like stuff. Love it. I don't know why, but there's something, it gives you a better something. I don't understand all the whys of why things are. I just know that this is what I'm being told is working, so that's what I'm doing. And you don't want to do it all on Shaklee people, okay? It's not that you don't like them. You can do some on Shaklee people. And like the people that you want to support, I would encourage this group here to support each other. Because when Facebook sees that you've got some regular supporters, they will show you out to other supporters. Okay? So you got to watch how you're doing this, because it's easy for it to, it's easier on your phone to do the likes here than it is on here, because I so often can't get a love, I get a like. Is that making sense to you? Any questions? No questions.
Is this your just your regular Facebook page that you're doing this on?
Yes.
You're going to?
Don't futz with your fan page. If you want to do anything extra, bring people into our product group page and then interact in there. Because it doesn't matter even if it's in your group page. See, now these are a lot of people who are in this one training class that I'm in together. You can see that.
Okay, so for us that are kind of just been doing Shaklee, when you say bring them into your group product page?
Your people who, so you make a group page for product.
Right.
Okay, my team has one of those.
Okay.
So get one going. And then
Yeah,
that's where you put all your Shaklee stuff in, eh?
Right, I got that.
And that you can go in there, and that way people will see, because even in that group, if you look at people who are in your group that have been stagnant for a while, then you go and you like on them.
Oh, okay.
Does that make sense?
Absolutely. Okay, so the group product page, I understand. And so then you would, for prospecting, you would be doing just your regular fan page, the Nina Staples fan page.
I do not know. My fan page is
Blazing Radiance.
No. I'm just keeping that alive right now for the sake that as I grow on my personal page, I probably put something on that fan page maybe once a week or once every 2 weeks. Fan pages are not at all where it's at anymore.
Okay.
And you have a fairly large following on your fan page right now because that's how you built it, right?
Right.
But don't spend the time on there.
No, I haven't been. Yeah. Okay.
If you want to get back to advertising again down the road, then that's where you would do it.
Sure.
Okay? So did that answer your question, Ellen?
Yes.
Okay. Your connections are going to happen because you made comment, or you connected with them on Messenger. Right?
Correct.
Okay.
Okay, so we can friend each other. What is your last name, Lynn?
We're friends already, Ellen. I was with you in Atlanta.
Oh, okay.
I just have longer hair now.
Okay. So we are friends. What's your last name?
Walford, W-A-L, and I drive a Ford, not a Chevy.
Okay. All right. So where do you live?
I'm in Oostburg. I'm close to Nina.
Okay. And then Linda, what is your last name?
Myers,
Myers.
Myers.
Okay. Okay. I have the others. Okay.
Okay, so now that I did what I just did there, and if you're doing it on your phone, like normally if I'm not doing this, I would be on my phone and I would just run down my phone and do what I did because it's so much faster on your phone than it is on the computer to do that part. Then I'm going to go on here and I'm going to post this on my personal page.
Did you freeze?
I don't know. Did I freeze you guys?
Not for me.
Everybody's.
Who's saying that? Was that Linda?
I think so. She looks frozen.
Yeah.
You may have to refresh.
Yeah, that's what now are we okay, Linda?
Yes.
Okay, good. Okay, so after you've done that, you may have missed, that you can faster do that on your phone. What I just did here, liking and making some comments on a couple of people's stuff. And then come back onto your computer and make your post. Okay? Do not, and even if you do it at your computer, the biggest challenge with Facebook marketing is discipline. Okay? 10 minutes.
Sorry, Nina, what was that?
The biggest challenge with Facebook marketing is discipline.
Okay.
Okay? Because it's so easy to waste time doing what you shouldn't be doing.
I have I get ADHD. My attention span goes elsewhere.
So you set a timer then, Sharon.
Oh.
Set
okay.
a timer on your phone when you get started on there and do that.
And then you hit, okay, you're right.
And then the other thing that you have to do is you have to play with, when is the best time for me to post? Right now is not an ideal time.
Lunchtime, no.
An ideal time is 9 in the morning, 1 in the afternoon, and 7 o'clock at night.
9,
Those are my times.
7.
And you learn those times from, actually, you learn that from the fan page. But that's pretty well known out there that 7 or 8, 9 in the morning, 1 in the afternoon, and 7 at night are your best times to post. You muted yourself again, Sharon, so.
Can you schedule these if you're
No.
not able?
No.
Then
There are things out there, so you can get them prepped and that they're ready to send. And how do you do it at those times? You set it as a priority.
Actually, Sharon, I'll tell you that with the people that I'm always on with, I'm I'm up and at 'em between 5 and 5:30 every morning. And by 6 o'clock, if I've been on Facebook at all, just to even check in to see anything going on with my kids or family, and if I've liked something or if I've shared something, by 6:15, I have the majority of my hits right there, because people are quickly checking their phones around here before they go to work. And then my next time to even do anything on my phone is normally now at 10:30. And then again, it's a hit or miss for evening for me, just depending on what my schedule's going on. But it's funny because if I do not wish happy birthday to people in the morning, they think I'm sick. Because they're just so used to me being on there saying, good morning, hi, that type of thing. And, my husband, he leaves by 6:15 in the morning, and he's laughing at me. He goes, are you literally chatting with that many people? I said, yes, and I didn't open up my mouth at all, which is a big accomplishment for Lynn.
So then you know that you have a lot of friends that are at that time.
Yep.
And there may be, you have more friends than those few that are interacting with you every morning, right?
Yep.
So maybe at 9 o'clock in the morning, if you go back to your post and you love your own post then.
Yep.
What that does is that brings you back up to the top of the feed again.
Yep.
Okay? Or if there's somebody who's commented on anything that you've put in there, you wait to one of those prime times to comment.
Yep.
Okay? So there is some madness or reasoning to the madness, but it's intentional. And what's happened in Shaklee so often is it's a hobby. It's not a job. So if you treat it like a job, that there's certain things you have to do at certain times of the day, you're going to see that, wow, that does make a difference. Okay? And that's not just Shaklee, that's network marketing. And that's one thing that Danelle just said in our last class, is that you need to treat this like a job if you're serious about making an income. And there's certain things that are musts. So,
And
okay.
I think Michelle had a valid point too when she said that, if you're going to train other people, if you're going to have other people coming into your team, you've got to be sharing with them things that you're doing and comfortable with. And with the YFP, a lot of people do, and I've been one of those. It's a little bit overwhelming for somebody that's just beginning in Shaklee. So having this type of one-on-one is excellent, and you'll have to do that with your individual new prospects and new members. That's why I don't use the pipeline a lot. I don't know if any of you use the YFP pipeline, and I don't use it, just to say, okay, we got to meet 45 minutes every day for whatever. I may use it to introduce them to the business, and then we kind of go from there as to what other classrooms I carry them through. But those classrooms, if you are in YFP, are very professionally, beautifully done.
They're very professionally done. They're beautiful. They're long.
They are long. That's why you have to do it on your own terms.
Yep. They're too long with, well, I guess it depends if you're talking to retired people that have all the time in the world.
But you can ignore some of the slides and leave them, and you can make your own from that.
That's what I did. And I think I shared that with most of you. But it's shorter. It still has the same information in it. I mean, we've been in Shaklee long enough that we understand that. So I think for my personal right now, I love sharing the video, that first and second video, through the Facebook group. Okay? And then doing follow-up. And I think, is everybody in there?
Okay, so Nina, I'm confused. So you're saying your first video, you take them over to you invite them to that page, but are you doing the initial script that they have, or are you just letting them listen to.
You build relationship on Messenger.
I know. But
And
I'm just saying, because I've been doing the script and I'm sort of getting tired of the script because it's.
the script is a guideline, Sharon.
Okay.
This business is you.
Yeah, well, this is what I'm saying. I'm thinking what I'm seeing now is a lot of advertising for YFP, and that's not me. I'm my own me.
Well, and I don't know what we have to do to get this through to Jody if we're going to stick with them, that we need YFP off from anything that we send out.
Exactly.
We're paying him for his service, not for his advertisement.
Right.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
going to get the
Well, I think
referral.
that's why it's so good. I'm sorry, Sharon.
It's
Go
okay.
ahead.
Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, that's why I think it's so good that that Nina's willing to show us how to do these type things, because what we've done is we've been depending on them. And in the past, we did not have that problem. If they posted something, I could just copy and paste that and add it and download it. But you can't do that now. And everything's got that information on it.
But who shared with me that they're doing the $10 service? Who shared that with me?
Well, now you're talking about the 365 marketing. I was, for all the 4 or 5 years, I was doing the 365 marketing, where they were posting on both of my pages. And so, but now, well, actually they were posting on 3 pages. I had a group page, and then a business page, and then a product page.
Okay.
And but I decided, well, after everything changed with Facebook, it was just money out and so I took it over myself. But I do have them posting on one page that I pay $10, and that was again to be able to kind of keep some good posts that I could reuse.
Okay, so but that doesn't have, those don't have YFP on them, do they?
Not most of them don't.
Okay, what is your page? If we,
It's you want me to share?
because that's what I am going to get that $10 service.
Ellen Reynolds. It's my yeah, it's my business page. Not the Ellen Owens, just Ellen.
ELLEN
Yeah,
REYNOLDS.
right.
Oh,
Oh, it's not pulling up.
that's
Huh.
because I went out of Facebook and typed that. I
Oh,
typed it up in the address bar instead of here.
I got you.
And this is why I'm going to get the $10 deal. For exactly, which one is it?
Well, I don't see my business
Yeah.
one. Oh, here it is, right here.
That's just her home page.
It is right here. That one.
There it is.
Here?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. So just to show you the $10 thing. Tell me which ones are from them.
That one right there is.
So this is an awesome post, okay? So all you do is you right click on this.
Mm.
Whoops, no, you have to open it up first. And then you right click on it, save the image as, and then you can post it. So
Right.
the reason that I liked it is because they have some stuff is product, like here, this is a great foods with more vitamin C than orange. Well, that's even spelt wrong. It should say than oranges. But you know what? Knowing what you know now,
Go in
yeah,
and change
that's
it.
what I love about this. Yeah.
does everybody know how to use a snipping tool?
I've never used
No.
it.
Okay, everybody's computer has a, well, I don't know, is everybody got regular IBM computers? And not IBM, but not the Apple thing. If you don't have an Apple thing, and maybe it's on the Apple things too, I don't know. But on any window run machine, if you just go to your little 4 squares, if you have Windows 8, and you start typing SNIP, it comes up, okay? And I have mine so it's on my bar all the time. So what this tool gives you the ability to do, have I shared this with you guys already? Yeah, no?
This a long time ago, Nina.
Okay, that's how come you know it. Did I save this already? Sorry, I don't know that I did. I need to save that before I lose it. Pictures. Okay. So how the snipping tool works is you click on it and then you say you want to do a new snip. Okay. And so you, whoops, I got too much there. I don't like that one, so I want a different one. You got to watch your edges when you do this. So now I'm going to copy this. I don't know if I can do a copy in here. Let's see if I can. I saved this already, didn't I? Yeah. Oops, no. I can't. So you've got to save it first when you do a snip, which is right on there. So you save that snip, save it as a capture. I always, stuff that I'm not going to use again, I just put in my downloads and it's the top one. Okay. So we're going to pull that image up. Most of them you don't have to do this with though. Correct, Alan? Most of them are okay. I just saw that that was bad. So this is too big, so we need to, it's interesting that that's too big for here. And then go to your text again. What did it say? Foods with more vitamin C than orange. Jizz. But you can put that call out on there. I don't know if you could put an extra S on here. So, but let's look at some other ones that they've posted here. You get the gist of how you can change that. I'm wondering, like, where's the rest of them at? That's a good one. But then maybe there's stuff that you want to write that's different.
I did that. That was one I did myself.
Okay. Okay. I like that. So they've got, so here, this is a product one. You're going to want to put this into your.
I did that, and I knew I probably shouldn't have done it. It was just the last day, and I had some people I was hoping, yeah.
But if there is one, if there's something from Shackley, you just paste it into your product group.
Okay, yeah, I did, but I overdid it.
This is from them. This is from you. Is this from them?
Yes.
This would even, but another thing that I want to point out.
Yeah, and I've gone back and started taking that out.
But just for everybody else.
I just edit.
You just go and you have to take out this here.
Yeah, I edit and took that out.
You do not want your websites on your post. You can say see comments for site or something like that. but you take your website out and you put it in your post. You never put your website in the post because that scares you away from Facebook. Here's another. This is a good one for your group. Here's a good one. You have to. I would think about that one, but I don't have to create a lot. What's that?
I've had trouble removing the link if there's text above it. I can, if it's only the link and then the photo, I can get rid of the link. But if there's text and then the link and then the photo, I haven't been able to get rid of the link.
Okay, would you do a share on here?
Okay.
And let's see what you're having a problem with. But you want to take those and put that onto your personal page or into, like, you're in a group with Pat, right?
Yeah, yes, for the group.
Yeah. So start contributing in there by using those posts.
She's got some restrictions on.
Oh, she doesn't allow you to put stuff in there about product?
No, some in the past she has, but sometimes not.
Okay, then I'm going to tell you, Sandy, start your own group.
Yeah, she needs to do that.
Start your own group and get your people into your group. Yeah.
Okay.
And then start posting. So, okay, go down and let me see what you're doing here or what the problem is.
My computer's a little slow.
Okay, so you said that you were having a problem getting the scroll down further.
Okay, for instance here,
Okay.
have all this text.
Yep. So go up to the top, to the top of this post.
Top of this post.
Yep.
And do the edit.
Yeah.
And then the link doesn't show up when I do that.
Oh, really? Well, you can always outsmart it. So let's go down. Scroll down. There it is right there. Okay, now save it. Scroll down.
Did I get it saved?
Keep going.
It looks like I did.
Okay.
So now I just have to fix the oranges.
Yeah. If you want to take the time for that. It's not very often. That's a language thing.
Okay.
So, but you see now.
All right. Thank you. I wasn't able to do it on my phone, but I can see I can do it on the computer.
And that's one thing that I will tell you, there's a bunch of stuff you cannot do on your phone with marketing. So with the
Okay.
Facebook. Michelle, how do you feel? You're muted.
Good. I'm just trying to take it all in, and I just will practice after this call and do it myself and work with it and
Okay.
go from there. But some of it's confusing.
So what part is confusing to you?
When you start talking about having your own groups, like I don't know how to invite people or set up a group. That
A group is actually pretty simple.
okay.
And that it's something that if you're going to do online stuff, and I'm going to, knowing what's coming, I'm going to encourage every single one of you to get a Facebook. I mean, we've got a group going in our team. And if you can be part of a team, then, you know, I wouldn't say you needed to do it. But otherwise, get a group going, because of what's coming down the pike, because it will give you a jump start. So to set up a group, all you do is go here, over on this side, and it says groups.
Okay.
And then right up here it says create a group.
Oh, okay.
It's that simple.
All right.
And you just give it a name, and you can come and change it later if you don't and make it either, you should make it a secret group, because if it's secret, nobody else can see it from the outside. And you can post in it what you want.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay?
Thank you.
All right. And I know that mine was secret for a while, and I had people say, oh, we can't share any of these posts. Because, and so I changed it to closed for a while, and then I made it public for a while, and I'm like, no, that's not what this is for. So I had to have a conversation with that person and tell them that when you start sharing stuff out of here, that's selling. And that's not really what we're about. Okay? So, any other questions? Otherwise, we'll call it a day.
Sorry, Nina, you said to keep it closed or open?
No, keep it secret.
Oh, secret, sorry.
Yeah.
And should you have different groups for like product, business? So
if you've got business builders that are going to participate with you, yes, get a business group.
okay, thank you.
Okay. Anything else? Okay. We're done then.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. I want to see some of your posts next week that you've created, okay?
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Thank you.
Okay. Have an awesome week.
You too.
Okay. Bye-bye.